here as well. And yeah, then I can turn on some Origin soundtrack. I think I still should have a playlist from last year. So let me have a look here. Indeed. There we go. Sarah Shakna's awesome work here. But yeah guys, I'm gonna go ahead and take a break now. I'll probably be back in like 10 to 15 or so. And yeah, then we're gonna make a start in Origins for like another 1.5 hours or so, roughly speaking, I would say. So yeah, I will catch you all in just a few with this awesome game. Thanks, Aura. Catch you in a few. Alright, welcome back guys. Thank you all for staying tuned. And welcome back to the start of the next AC game in our annual series playthrough, which is AC Origins. Okay. I just installed Origins over Uplay, and then it triggered my PC to do a restart or something, which I barely got to cancel. But now I essentially can't see my OBS chat anymore. The fuck? Yeah, Uplay better restart my PC while I'm streaming, would you? Thanks, Aura. Welcome back, Rod. As well. Hey, the Bioshock Dragon. Welcome in. How are you? Okay, let me see if I can actually fix my chat here and stuff, because this isn't working right now. Oh man, I think I might have to restart OBS now. That's annoying. I mean, technically I could pop up the chat and lay it over my OBS. I think I'll do that, because I don't want to restart my stream. But yeah, let me just recheck a few things here. Yubadi that got into the AC games last year, he bought the catalog and stopped at Unity, did Syndicate a month or two ago, and you need to arrest him to start Origins. You keep telling him, don't you want to find out if anyone dies in the story? I mean, Origins is fantastic. I definitely recommend it to anybody. Like both the new and old school fans. You mean Ubisoft is up to mischief again? They definitely are. Like the fuck, you know, installing a game just makes you restart your entire PC. Not like this. You could Bioshock Dragon. That's excellent. Good to hear. Okay, the game is starting now, so I think we could be good. Yeah, I mean, why would anyone ever assume that people die in an AC game? You know? It's outrageous. Right, now my Stream Deck isn't working as well, because the restart just auto-closed a whole lot of games here and programs. Okay, now it works. Okay, let me just go ahead and check a couple options here. I'm gonna go for full screen mode. I'm gonna increase the field of view to 59. I'm gonna keep the FPS limit here. Graphics seems to be all safe from last time, so that's good. Yep, I think we're good. BloodFX on. Sound. Gonna have a speaker name on this time actually. Okay, I think we're good. A few other conflicts are peacefully resolved with a series of long negotiations. Yeah, that's how it is in AC. No need for violence. People can die in Animal Crossing. It's so funny to me how Animal Crossing became so big that it automatically replaced AC in people's mind for Assassin's Creed. Doing a New Game Plus? No, we won't be doing a New Game Plus. We would just be like doing a fresh, complete new playthrough. However, I think I'm gonna keep the difficulty to normal this time and have auto level scaling on. Reason being that I just wanna focus on story parts, and I don't want to get to a point where we can't assassinate anybody or have like struggles in the Curse of Pharaoh's DLC or something. So it's just gonna be like a casual difficulty playthrough. But we're gonna be doing like anything of like story relevance. So we're gonna be reading notes, we're gonna be doing all the side quests and all of that. So I'm gonna get like the whole story package. Hey the demise, welcome in dude. How's it going, boyo? Indeed, dude. Yeah, we're about to see that cutscene in a sec. Yeah, let's go for the balanced normal experience. And then we're gonna start the game. Hell yeah.
Magi from Siwa. I thought Magi was supposed to protect the Pharaoh. I am Magi to no Pharaoh. You see this? I can read my own name, Nat. We will find you. We will find you in your sleep. Sleep. I never sleep. I just wait in the shadows, and I will kill you all. Everyone who sniffed the air that day in Siwa!
And this scene every time is just so damn badass. Also, hey Verata Aurora, welcome in. Thank you for the follow.
Left me for dead. That was a mistake.
Your master was a murderer.
I am his sworn bodyguard. It is a question of honor.
I am the Magi of Siwa.
Then you are a worthy opponent. Will you not fight? Then you are a worthy opponent. You You are weak, Magi. I am powerful.
And that's great to hear, Demise. I'm glad you're doing well. You're doing pretty good. I'm really glad to be done with Odyssey. Making start on Origins now. Gonna be quite a short session here of Origins, only for like an hour or so. But I figured we could at least do like a start on this game. And wash away the sour taste of Odyssey as God said earlier.
One of us. Let it be you.
Let us call truce. You are not the one I sworn to kill.
Question of honor. It is a fight to the death.
So be it. Anubis awaits you.
Indeed. Anubis awaits you, you naked-eared it.
Neck. No way out.
Yeah, right, that whole quote where, you know, when you see Bike, like also this transformation, you know, between like 1 year. And you already can see and feel, you know, all of the pain
Find a way into another room.
that Bike has been through. It's also great seeing that visual change as well, you know, like I love this look with the dreads and the beard. Also showcases how much time has kind of like passed as well. Yeah, that whole first scene is just so damn good. I knew I was in for a ride the first time I saw it. And just like his voice actor as well, you know, like his performance on Bike, Abubakar Salim. That was also his first ever video game character. Ever. Yeah, exactly, Aura. Like, you know, that being the first thing you see from Bike, really, and here. Setting the stage. It's great because you see like what kind of like anger and rage Bike is capable of. But then once you get to Siva, you also see, you know, his compassion and you know, how close he is to a lot of people. So already it's getting like a very multi-layered character. It's a great idea playing Odyssey and Origins to follow historical order. Yeah, I think that's gonna be something I might be doing every time now. Because it's just something to look forward to more than being interrupted by Odyssey. And yeah, I don't mind the modern day switch up either, to be honest.
This must have been built centuries upon centuries ago.
Yeah, let's go and loot a little bit here. Bonus content galore. Yeah, it's crazy how much stuff I'm unlocking here.
The riches of the ancients.
Yeah, give me all the riches.
Forgive me, Great Amun. I have need of this.
Yeah, I have great need of this. For your first playthroughs, you felt like Arno and Jacob were Etsy ripoffs, trying to be charming playboys. Bike is so much more mature and charismatic without coming across as a woman chasing party boy. Yeah, it was definitely good to change the type of protagonist up a little bit. Rather than playing like a youngster, you know, as somebody who already has been through a lot, you know, and has a lot of experience as well. And yeah, also playing like a father. You know, like usually you have a child that loses the parents, you know, but having also this switch up like in perspective, I thought was really well done. Made it feel fresh. What you love that like with Black Flag Origin throws you right into the deep and to learn the new mechanics, but also being a great character introduction. That's very true, yeah. And I remember actually hearing the creators of this game talk about that. How they want you to really, you know, be immediately in the game, you know, rather than having like a really slow kind of like introduction. So yeah, they really have done that a lot on purpose to kind of like throw you immediately into the mechanics and meat of it. But yeah, the team behind Black Flag and Origins is just so damn good. It's really sad seeing how many people have left by this point. But fortunately we still have Darby McDevitt.
Aha! Up there! Light!
Lights. Hey Veroni, welcome in, dude.
This wall. Soldiers. Of course. Get him! Watch out!
Fire! Is that you? It is an ambush!
You are telling me?
There's the Medjay. Kill him. Kill his friend, and I'll take care of the Medjay. You are supposed to be dead. And you will. And we will make sure of it.
I see you have made new friends.
They were setting up an ambush. It's a good thing I came to welcome you, huh? Ah! It's been months. Look at that beard, huh?
It's been nearly a year, my friend.
Feels good to get out and fight. I am out of practice. In Siwa, everyone defers to the soldiers on pain of death, or worse.
I've killed one of the masked ones. The Heron.
4 more. Come. It has been a long road. You need rest?
No. No rest. Not until all the masked one's guts lie baking in the sand.
God, I have missed you. Where is your mouth?
Oh, where is it? Doesn't matter. First I need to loot. Darby's work in the series' prices. It really is, dude. It's so good that he decided to come back as well. You know, like after having already left like a year ago or so. And thank you, Ronnie. Yeah, still recovering, but slowly but surely getting there, I hope. How are you today? Yeah, Habinger. This might not be Sparta, but this is like a different type of vibe and violence here.
Ah, there you are, boy.
Rujek the Naked Ear did.
How have you
The
been
one and
holding up
only.
since I left?
It has been difficult, Bayek. Without you, the villagers look to me to keep order. But the soldiers have set up a garrison, and they rule over all.
A garrison in Siwa.
Ptolemy wants the entire region kept under heel. I do my best to keep the villagers out of trouble. I could use your help.
I'll do what I can. But do not forget, I have my own justice to pursue.
I knew I could count on you, Senny.
What happened here?
The garrison soldiers are brutal. If they suspect the villager is lying to them, they burn his neighborhood. And worse.
Damn. What they have done to this place here. Also crucifying some people as well.
Whoa.
Welcome home, Bayek. Siwa has missed you.
Yeah, that's fair, Anglo. They definitely have changed quite a bit with Origins, you know. I was actually really skeptical before Origins launched.
Your farms, your goods, your children. You owe your very lives to His Highness, Ptolemy, the benefactor, ruler of the two lands.
But it definitely won me over, I have to say. Like, I was really impressed by how much I ended up enjoying it. And yeah, that's another thing, right? Like,
Duty to pay taxes to the Pharaoh. It is a sacred duty to heed him in all things. To do otherwise is a betrayal of the gods.
Like, after I finished Origins, I expected them to kind of like go to Rome or something like this. But no, they had to go like all the way back to ancient Greece, even well before this time.
Priest to the Pharaoh. Take care you faithfully follow his beneficent commands.
Epsiphar's impatient. Can't blame him. Ron, you're doing really well, just doing some little things before heading into the lab today. Very nice. That's great to hear. Glad you're doing well. But yeah, Anglo, it's really a bit infuriating that they decided to go back in time rather than forward, because they really could have built on top of Origins. But yeah, instead we got a story with Odyssey that, you know, just didn't really contribute to it at all. So we actually have this target tab here. We got the Heron, which is Rujek, the guy that Bayek killed in the introduction of the game. Bayek trekked across the vast Egyptian desert to corner Rujek in the famous bend pyramid of Sneferu. Bayek's first kill, the death of Rujek, brought an Anubis' apparent curse on the nature mines. Later in the game, like about midway through or halfway through, we're actually gonna get back to the bend pyramid and then we can reinvestigate the place where we killed him. There's even gonna be a person that's gonna be quite mad with us for having killed a lover. Yes. Yeah, Rod, it would have been great to have, like, you know, multiple games with both characters. Like, the second one could have been well about Amunet and still have, like, interactions and overlays with Bayek. But yeah, the first game being about, you know, Egypt, the second about Rome, would have been fantastic.
Here!
Come on!
The villagers are drained of life.
No one in the Wahat could make a move without being questioned, threatened, taxed, or beaten. We all have learned to obey and keep our heads down. You see how it is.
Let's not attract attention.
Are you going to go to your house?
Nothing there for me.
Man, sad.
Medunamun.
Is he here?
He is the plague on the Oasis. As you can see, the soldiers have become more brutal since he arrived. Before they got drunk and fought with the villagers. Now that Medunamun is here, they are disciplined and vicious.
All the more reason to kill him.
Do not take him lightly. He is lean and sinewy, but very powerful.
Siwa, behold what becomes of those who disobey Medunamun, priest to the Pharaoh.
Oh.
Exactly, Rod. You know, they could have made a connection to England as
Leave him
well,
mount. He will not stray far.
and the Roman occupation of Britannia. I mean, we have all the connections in Valhalla already as well, with the Codex.
Rest, my friend. It has been a difficult day.
I have no interest in rest. I must prepare for this man.
Hepzibah! Hepzibah! Once again, the soldiers! Hayek!
Rabia! My Rabia!
I have worried about you.
Ah, you know me, eh? You should be worried. Ah,
Look at you. Cuts? Contusions?
I'm fine.
Sit! Hmm? Sit! Sit! I'll take care of it.
You haven't changed.
You and I've always patched you two up. Made excuses to your parents. Times have changed, but you, I can count on.
Slumbering Osiris. I thought you would never wake up.
Ah, Rabia patched me up and
I let you sleep. You need to be alert to tangle with Medunamun. In fact, my friend,
A new bow?
see if you like it. Best bow to hit is right in the head.
I agree. Slumbering Osiris. I think Bike was motionless like Osiris.
Motionless, motionless like Osiris. Motionless, his limbs like Osiris.
Exactly. And I can't wait to hear that again in the quest in Memphis. I think this time I'm gonna do an entire recording of like the entire song that they sing. Right, so right in the head it is.
One of the dummies is sturdier than the other.
Exactly, Rod.
Good.
Hepzibah!
What is it?
Soldiers are coming for you!
Go. Come, quickly.
Exultant, no one gets out of the house alive. Hepzibah! We're just here to talk. Nomarch Rudjek's been killed. Your friend, the Magi, may have been involved. Come out, if you wish to clear his name. We're on ambush.
Look! They will find my letters and burn down my place. I will be executed.
Don't worry. I will take care of this.
Watch out!
Indeed. It's time for some stealth. Detection. An enemy has detected you. The enemy will approach and investigate. Press B to enter or exit crouch. I wonder if shooting them in the head would work. I mean, it could. I do not wish to clear his name. Yeah. Like, we're proud of what we've done here.
What's that? Who's there?
Keep low. He is getting too close.
We're With the bars yellow, you have a small window of time to eliminate the enemy before they attack you.
Now for the rest of them.
Let's do this.
He's going to be surprised.
Can I actually carry him? I can't. Guess I gotta...
The bodies out in the open.
Yeah, I have to let Hepzibah do this.
They will not see him here.
You know, this crazy idea, but maybe. Just maybe.
Feel we're not alone? Eyes open, taking no chances.
There we go. That's all of him.
That does it.
Thank you, Bayek. I told you these Nekati idiots do not care.
I cannot believe their gall.
It is sad. Come upstairs. I will show you all the Magi duties of Siwa. All the problems of Siwa are here. I try to help everyone, but it is more than I can do.
So you are telling me you do not have the powers of a god?
But the real problem is that man you want to kill. Majunamon. The people were hopeful when he first arrived. Surely things would improve. We soon learned the truth, actually.
I fear for the safety of your family, priest. I will move them to a more secure area.
That is the man you're up against.
I will find him and kill him.
Majunamon is a lot more powerful than he looks. And he is surrounded by the finest soldiers.
I do not care.
You'll be killed. You need to get tougher if you want to murder that spindly shit. For sure, you'll need better armor.
I can make that myself.
Weapons are more difficult. The soldiers took everything in the village.
I will talk to the blacksmith.
Yes, Benipe can certainly make something for you. Or Senu can help you find what you need.
Senu? Senu is alive.
Look who is coming.
Senu, old girl. In fine form.
Rabia has nursed her to health.
I must thank her.
The people are desperate for your help, Bayek. They'll help you if you help them.
I understand.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I love the moment when Bike says, "I don't care." Like he's super determined to, you know, kill Medunamon. But yeah, obviously we gotta level up a little bit and take care of our gear here. Otherwise it's gonna be quite a tricky fight against the Ibis Medunamon. Most of the men Bike is after are as yet nameless, but he has discovered the name of Medunamon and stored as Oracle of Siva by patronymy. Medunamon oversees the Temple of Amun. His true interest, however, appears to be the vault beneath the temple. He brutalizes the villagers in an effort to learn the vault's secrets. Cannot believe he just abandoned his ego. Yeah. Seems like Senna was out of it for a little bit. So apparently, since I have the deluxe like pack as well as part of the I basically have a deluxe edition pack and the season pass pack, I guess. I do actually have 4 skill points already. So yeah, we can invest these now. I'm gonna prioritize abilities that have kind of like an XP benefit. Because that's gonna kind of like snowball into leveling up quite fast, I guess. And yeah, gonna be helpful the earlier we get this. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the headshot XP. Killing an enemy with a headshot grants you bonus XP. And then also assassination XP. We could also already go for the automatic assassination loot. But I mean, it would be good to get the stealth kill streak, I guess, so going this way would be quite nice. Honestly, I think I go this way already. And then we have a quest where we have to gear up, and as part of like the packs that I already have a lot of resources. So essentially we can already upgrade the breastplate and finish a quest like that, I guess.
This will work perfectly.
Indeed. We can even upgrade more than this. Let's also upgrade the quiver. The ranged glove. Okay, then I'm gonna wait until I have enough wood for the melee bracer, because I want them to look the same. And yeah, there's the map. All of this here is Siwa. And then if we zoom out a little bit more, then you can see there's quite a few more regions on the map. Not quite as big as Odyssey's map, but still huge. And the biggest map to date when this game launched. Well, I guess the biggest after Black Flag, because Black Flag still had like a lot of ocean. But I think they're roughly the same size, right? Because I remember the developer saying that they basically took Black Flag's size and tried to fill all of it as like a landmass in Origins. But I think Black Flag still is a bit bigger overall.
A solid breastplate. That will help. There are some requests on my table if you want to help.
Indeed. Got family reunion. A man named Terramoon is being held prisoner with others for the crime of protest.
Terramoon. Not like him to give up.
And we got water rats. Bandits have taken over an important spring and are extorting the farmers who need fresh water.
The freshwater spring in the Amanai cave. I know that cave. Better look into it.
Right. So I'm gonna go by, I think, level of quest. Let's have a look over here. If any are for level 2. All of them are for level 3, so I'm just gonna focus on the family reunion quest first, I think. Ron, you like the story and bike, but you don't really like the equipment upgrade system and overgrinding for resources. That's definitely fair, Ronnie. What I kind of like about the upgrade crafting system is that it's not tied to your equipment loadout. For example, like assassination damage isn't tied to what kind of weapon you're wielding. So I like that about it, but yeah, I would definitely agree that there's definitely some grinding needed to, you know, get all of it done. Definitely not done in a day or something. We also already have unlocked quite a few items here. I think I might actually be using the Fang, the legendary sickest sword. It has bleeding on hit and poison on hit. And I'm gonna keep his Major Shield because I like the look of it, and it's kind of like his cannon shield, I guess. We also have a better bow we could use here. It's on fire though. I'm actually just gonna keep the hunting bow. It's still sufficient to one-shot people. Yeah, definitely is worse in Odyssey with the grinding of resources.
Bayek, you're back!
Hello, Toma.
By the gods, Amun and Iset! Bayek is back in Siwa!
Like, Odyssey is just ridiculous. Especially since you lose so much damage and armor every couple of levels, and then it costs like insane amount of resources to upgrade all of it. But definitely play New Game Plus of your Odyssey run for sure. Oh, were you? That's definitely fair, dude. I was thinking about doing the same. Might even do the same for next time, to be honest, because I just want to focus on the main story anyways, so New Game Plus would be perfect for that. Take me a piss. Not anymore. That's definitely fair as well, Ronnie. I don't blame you for wanting to skip on Odyssey entirely. Especially if people in the community are playing it already. But yeah, Odyssey is just such a break sometimes. Nice. That's level 3. I think I'm gonna wait another skill point so we can get stealth kill streak, I think.
I didn't imagine it.
Ah, that's really nice idea, Rod. Yeah, I think New Game Plus No HUD would work really well as well, because you won't really have the issue of encountering 2 high-level enemies. So that's a really nice idea, actually combining the two together.
Quickly, go! Where is Terramoon? Ah, dear Moon. He has died from his wounds. His family will want to bury him properly.
Rest in peace, Terramoon.
Hey, hold on!
Requiescat in pace.
Didn't expect this cut here. It's true, and it will be harder for the immersion of the gameplay to be broken. Definitely, yeah. That might be something I will consider doing as well. Because I didn't like who had too much of Odyssey doing like a fresh playthrough. Yeah, I think like doing again +1 definitely be way better. Man, maybe it's just me, but I think Origins looks a lot better than Odyssey. Don't you have a plan for what to play after Red Dead Redemption? Maybe AC3 or something? Maybe you will put a poll in Discord? Yeah, that's also a nice idea. Have like, you know, let the people decide. Have you ever played the GTA games before, Ronnie? Like 4 or 5, for instance? I feel like GTA 5 could maybe be something for you. Hey there, Tier Froggy. Welcome in.
What have they done to Terramoon's farm? I bring sad news. Where is Issa?
She lies here, with her son and daughter.
The entire family?
Sadly, I see Terramoon also paid the price for his recklessness. I warned him that his rebelliousness would bring torment and suffering.
But what happened?
They saw the soldiers coming and hid in the cellar. But the soldiers burnt the house to the ground to teach everyone a lesson.
I'm sorry.
Put the body down there. They will journey to the Duat together. So many deaths in the Wahat. We cannot give them a proper burial.
It is not your rebelliousness that got you killed, Seni. It is Ptolemy's sick regime. He is a bad pharaoh.
If Mr. Osu, you bought this game for $10, you think it was worth it? 100%. Yeah, Origins is worth every penny. Just really excellent game.
Find peace, Terramoon.
Man, rest in peace. His entire family died. You haven't played GTA 5, didn't they release an upgraded version of it recently? But that's true they did. If you don't have the game already, then getting that version will be better value. I actually forgot about that. I guess it doesn't affect PC gaming, but yeah, it would be great for consoles for sure.
Keep the net safe!
Shit! To the master! Hurry!
Right. How about... I feel like this quest might be taking a bit too long. Ah, never mind. Let's do it. Might be the last quest for today though, because I'm gonna be calling it very soonish. But yeah, Rod, that's one thing I really love with Origins is, you know, every side quest feels really worth your time. And a lot of effort we also put into it with the writing, you know. Also lots of cutscenes too happening.
Clear the way.
After Origins I thought Odyssey would maybe, you know, follow suit and have like as many, or not, maybe even more cutscenes. Yeah, it turns out I didn't. What's my favorite AC game? So my favorite AC games would be split between AC2 and Origins, I would say. I feel like AC2 still has a very special place in my heart because it's been also one of my first prehistoric games that I played all the way through. And really what made me fall in love with the series. But Origins I love nearly as much as I love AC2, I think. You have the PS5? Very nice. That's gonna be really great for Origins too, because it of course recently got upgraded with the FPS and stuff. So that's gonna look gorgeous on the PS5. It really is, Rod, you know, like Assassin's Creed was always about being a very cinematic experience as well. So when Odyssey came along and just mostly had these like automatically computer animated cutscenes with facial animations and stuff, you know, I wasn't overly fond of it, to be fair. Especially after how gorgeous the cutscenes were for Origins, you know. Also thanks for the follow, Mr. Osu. Appreciate it. Welcome in again.
Bayek! It does my heart good to have you again in Siwa.
You nursed Senu back to health. I never expected to see her again.
She is a tough old bird.
Like you, eh?
Bayek.
Epsifa tells me you are healing the villagers as best you can. It would give me much pleasure to help you.
That is kind of you. May Yakar be blessed. I can always use help. The soldiers are brutes. Almost every villager has cuts, bruises, broken bones. To help them, I put together a makeshift perang in the old ruined temple. Friends bring me medicine from Yamu, but now the soldiers stop everyone entering the village and steal their goods. So, we tried to bring medicine on a boat instead.
And the soldiers stopped that also.
They sank the last shipment. The medicine jars are scattered across the bottom of the lake.
I will get them for you.
Thank you, Bayek. Bring it to the old temple. I must go there now.
Medicine could be anywhere in this lake. Senu can help me.
Yeah, exactly, Rod. And it really showcases also in Origins, you know, like all these moments where Bayek is kind of having this like really subtle changes in his face. It can add so much to the cutscenes, you know. When you have like Odyssey where you have like jumping eyes and stuff, you know, it's quite the difference, to say the least. let's get some oxygen back here.
Fabia's waiting for these jazz.
You know what? Actually forgot to set up the counter for high precision, Gareth, but that reminded me. Let's go ahead and take care of that real quick. I'm just gonna replace the Malacca counter. And by the way, we actually stopped the Malacca counter at 69. So that's nice. Or you kind of want to replay Origins now. The story is so sad though. You haven't played it since the first time. It's understandable, yeah. It definitely is a very hard-hitting story. But I think that really is what makes it great as well, you know. Like, just so well done, I think. Okay, set a precision, Garrett. Alright, we got that. Let me also go ahead and set that up real quick for my stream deck, so I can kind of like shortcut it. Alright, let me see if that works. It did. Nice. Oh yeah. You played this game for 1 hour and it's so fun. Nice, Mr. Uzu. I'm glad you've been enjoying it so far. I really hope you enjoy the rest of your journey as well, because what a journey it is. Like Ghost of Tsushima, very good game, great gameplay, but the story is so tragic you don't know if you can do it again. Yeah, I definitely understand it with Ghost especially. I felt Ghost was mostly on the sad side, like even the side stories and stuff. You know? Like Origins I think still had like a good variety of like funny encounters and like sad moments or tragic moments or angry moments. I feel like in Ghost of Tsushima it was mostly just sad. Like, maybe with the exception of Kenji as a character, but it was like almost the only comic relief of a character in the game. But yeah, I thought it was a bit one-sided after a while in Ghost. Like how much it played with like sadness. Nice. Do diggers. Oh yeah. Continue shield. Let's actually go ahead and equip the new shield here. The wooden shield. And I'm also gonna equip the hash and slash duo swords. The only tail these blades tell is one of the counter's bodies sliced up by to a bloody pulp. Let's also upgrade the bracer and the breastplate as well. Yeah, can even upgrade it further. Sure thing.
I must not fail! Whoa.
Holy shit, that's a lot of people here.
I have the...
What the fuck?
Our master bleeds! Hurry! He's too much for me, biceps! He's too much for me, biceps! Allah! Over here!
Damn. Bit of chaos here. But we also got a bit of money out of this. 200 total. That's a fine looking camo. What are you asking for him? Not less than 1 million channel points, Circuit. Because I really like that camo there.
What's this now? Drop it! Die, you!
I know, but that's the price, Circuit.
Whoa.
Ah, Bayek. Amun be praised.
What has happened? Why aren't the patients in the temple ruins?
The soldiers threw us out. Even though I paid the Nomarch to allow me to use the temple, every few weeks soldiers come to take our medicine and food stocks. Always the same soldiers. They call it a tribute. A tax for the Pharaoh's royal army. We barely have what's needed to take care of the poor souls that need our help.
Vultures. Don't worry, Rabia. I will make certain they don't bother you anymore.
Be careful, Bayek.
Indeed. Let's do this. Let's take care of these naked edits. Man, I love that music. It's a variation of a track called Born of a Sun.
They will attack on sight here.
Damn it! Where?
Fuck.
This way! Idiots!
Kinda like stumbled down there by aiming. Never mind. Let's do this.
That'll cost you. You're finished!
Oh, that does it. Let's go and collect this papyrus over here. Nice. That's our second. A long drink. Siwa, come find me at the bottom of the only bow big enough for God. So that location is actually over here. It's kind of like a round-shaped bow of water, I guess. It's also a place of worship, which is why they have a connection here to big enough for God, essentially. And yeah, now we also have 2 skill points available, which means now we can get the stealth kill streak. Another passive ability, where successive assassinations grant you bonus XP if you aren't detected. I wanna get this like super early, so we just have this like XP boost happening throughout, I guess, the entire game. Damn, this guy. One I think gives us more high precision gears by walking next to him. Oh, but if I have taken a bath in that, I wouldn't drink from it. That's true. I wouldn't either, to be honest.
Bayek! Did you succeed?
The temple is yours now. Those soldiers won't bother you again.
All my patience, thank you.
Ah! I almost forgot to give you your medicines from the sunken boat.
You know, the excitement, I forgot about them myself.
The Oasis of Siwa is lucky to have you, Rabia.
Promise me you will not become consumed with your vengeance, Bayek.
I think of nothing else. By the grace of Amun, one day I will be free of it.
And I just love Bayek as a character so damn much. You know, kind of like his awareness that he's kind of like, you know, like right now he is about vengeance and about finding those responsible. But at the same time, you know, he wants to be done with his quest eventually. He's already thinking about, you know, what will be once I have exacted vengeance. Like, even though AC2 might be my favorite AC game, I think Bayek actually might be my favorite character. But it's also difficult to compare, you know, like Ezio and Bayek, of course, like so vastly different. It's not like you can really say like one is better than the other. I gotta say, like, Bayek just really, you know, speaks to me on a very personal level, I guess. But so does Ezio, in his own way. So it's tricky, making a choice about who would be my favorite character. But yeah, they're like both fantastic. But yeah, guys, this is gonna be as far as we will be playing today with Origins. Obviously, we already have been doing quite a long session with Odyssey already, but I wanted to at least make a start on, you know, Origins and yeah, get into it, you know, start something that I really, really enjoy. And kind of like also reward myself a little bit for having finished Odyssey. But yeah, we're gonna come back to this game rather soon next week, I think. Not sure if Monday or Tuesday, but it's definitely gonna be one of the 2 days. And then we're gonna do like a proper lengthy stream and really take our time and the rest of Siwa and even beyond that, I think. So yeah, that's the plan for next week. No worries at all, Aura. Thank you for being here and for dropping by. I hope you also have a great weekend. Hope you enjoy. But cheers for a great stream. Hope you have a great rest of your Friday and are feeling better soon. Thank you so much, Rod. I really appreciate it. Yeah, I hope so too. That I, won't be dealing with the last remaining symptoms anymore. But yeah, I'm confident that's gonna happen soon. But yeah, thank you so much, dude. I hope you also have a great rest of your Friday too, and a good start into the weekend. I definitely drop by for your AC streams as well. And the desert is so damn beautiful. Also love the kind of like sky progression there. The colors. Also, hey there, Gem. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. And this soundtrack as well. Just so damn fitting. But yeah, guys, as of good things have come to an end, so does the session of Origins. So I'm gonna go ahead and quit the desktop here. And yeah, I'm gonna have a look who's online, because of course we wanna raid out to another fellow streamer. So let's have a look. Rod, no problemo, Assassino. Thanks, dude, you definitely will. Can't wait to replay Freedom Cry and then AC Unity. Yeah, dude, it's gonna be really good seeing you play both of these games again. Freedom Cry is also another Quebec story that I actually quite enjoyed, I have to say. Like, Adivale is just another great character, to say the least. Also, hey there, Mona. Welcome in, mate. Glad to hear you enjoyed the stream. I hope all is well with you. But yeah, guys, I want to thank you also so much for all the support today. Rod, thank you again for the raid earlier with a party of 16. Don, thank you again for the 27 months of resubbing. Rod, thank you also for the 50 bits too earlier. And yeah, thank you also to all the new followers that joined in today. Gaming and Wheels, Chakateo, Red Aurora, Mr. Ozu, and Gem. Thank you guys for joining. Verse Ronnie, thank you also for being here. Hope you have a good rest of your day and a good time later in the lab too. Hashtag Rogue did Adivale dirty. It definitely did, dude. It's like, here Shay, you gotta kill Adivale. But why? Well, he's a symbol of the Assassin Brotherhood, that's why. And Shay's like, well, yeah, that's enough. But yeah, of course he wants to prevent the deaths of innocents, right? Yeah, guys, I think we're gonna go and raid out to Lucinda today. She's currently playing Far Cry 4 on her first playthrough ever of the game. I think she's getting quite close to the ending already, so yeah, it's probably gonna be late game content from here on out. But yeah, hope you will join us along with the raid there to Lucinda. If you want to, feel free to also use these raid emotes here that you can copy and paste to put into the chat. And yeah, I will be back on Monday. Either with more of this or more of GTA 4, I think. Gonna be a spontaneous decision again, but yeah, I think you can expect either of those games next week again. But yeah, until then, I hope everybody is having a great weekend, and I will catch you all in the next one.